Hello guys, welcome back to the day 5 of the 7-day masterclass on Flutter. So in the previous session we have just built the application that you are actually seeing on the right side of the screen. So that was a pretty cool application. That was actually a calculator app that is very basic, very simple and easier. But now we are gonna be talking a lot of more widgets. So I'm gonna talk about these 5 stuff. So first of all, I would like to teach you how to add icons in a Flutter application, how to use font styles like font size, font weight, making them bold, making them italic, and do that kind of stuff, styling the text. And then list style, which is actually a very impressive kind of a thing. I would like to also add a card over here. Maybe that is actually one of the interesting stuff also. And then followed by list views and builders and navigators. List views are actually like scrollable items, scrollable list of items, and builders are actually a repetitive kind of a stuff, kind of a widget. It would actually keep on repeating. It's just like a for loop, but instead of printing a stuff or doing some action, it would like to repeat the widget multiple times inside a list view. And then navigators helps in landing from one page to another page. So yeah, these are the 6 concepts that we're gonna teach I'm gonna teach you now. So yeah, first of all, icons. So initially I would like to remove the stateless stuff here, and then I would like to recreate the stateful widget again from the starting. So STFL, as we all know, home, there we go. Now we got the stateful widget. And instead of a container, we're gonna use the scaffold and app bar, and in the app bar I'm gonna give the title saying hello new widgets, because we're going to talk about a lot of new widgets today. And then in the body part, or the body section, I'm going to create a container, and in that container I would like to use instead of like that, just go with the center widget. Let's create a container. That was actually key. And then create columns, and then children, that means a list of widgets. So yeah, first of all I would like to create an icon. So this is how you actually create an icon. It is actually a class that you're calling that class, and then we are having icon types, and these are actually a number of icons over here. You can see there are like 50 to 100 maybe, I am not sure, but I would like to add something like a person icon. It would actually create a person icon on the screen, and once it was actually syncing this, you can see a person face over there. Let's increase the size of that by using the size parameter, and this would actually be a double value. So 30.0, it would actually increase the size a bit. No, that is actually not enough, so let's make it 100.0 so that you can see a big icon of size over here. So yeah, that's how you can actually create icons, but instead of person there are a lot of other stuff also. You can also make use of them. A lot of icons, you can see, add a photo, something like that. Yeah, there are a lot of widgets. You can just go see, take a look, just play around, and you can understand a lot more than what I'm teaching you right here. Yeah, that's actually icons. And after that we got font styles. For example, if I'm writing hello widgets, and if I save this, you can see that hello widgets. That was actually pretty simple, but let's actually style this. So in order to style this, we need to go to this inside, set the comma, and then style, and you can see the written type of it is actually a text style. You can see, so that we need to write text style, and then it would actually have a number of parameters if you hover over there, and you can actually use all of this stuff. But I'm gonna tell you pretty basic, like color and colors dot, and then you have a list of colors. It is capital C, and then let's use something like a red color, and you can see the color of that, which is red. And also let's increase the size of that again to 30.0, and you can see it was a red color one with having 30.0 of size. And and also I would like to make the font weight as font weight dot bold. So this is how you actually make the font bold, and also you can actually make it italic. I hope so. No, it would actually come with the packages itself. So yeah, that's how you actually make a text widget into bold instead. And yeah, you can also make it light color maybe. You can see that there are values from weight 100 to 900, and if you use weight 100 it was actually very thin, very light, and if you actually go to 900 it would be like very bold, insanely bold. Yeah, that's how you can actually style the text stuff. After that we have the list style. List style is actually one of the pretty interesting kind of widget over there. So let's write list style, and if you hover over there you can see a list of stuff. You can see there is title, subtitle, and trailing, dense, content padding, on tab. You can see on tab is actually a function so that it would actually perform a functionality. So inside the title I want to use the title for now, and then I would like to pass this is no, I would like to just pass flutter masterclass, and after that there is subtitle where I would like to pass this flutter masterclass 7 days free online course. If I save this, and you can see it was actually having a pretty good layout. You can see flutter in a bit bold color, and the gray color you can see the description, and you can actually add a leading icon on that, and you can say icons dot kind of a course maybe, or a book, something. Let's use computer. What is actually a computer programming language? I can see, yeah, for the masterclass you can see, and also you can actually wrap this icon inside a circle avatar. Circle avatar actually creates a circle kind of a layout, and inside the child widget I'm actually setting our icon computer icon, and now it would like it a bit good. Great, right? And after that we have actually cards. So card is actually a container box, but it would actually have a bit elevation. For example, we have this list style, right, and I can wrap this inside a card, and in the child parameter I can pass this list style. Make sure formatting the code in a brief manner so that the list style is wrapping inside this card in the and it is in the child method, and then there is a list view, and now you can see there is actually a slight elevation, and then you can also increase the elevation to some a lot of insane values. You can see now there is a lot of elevation on a down, but this is actually not recommended. That would actually make the application a bit dumb, but then it's looking good. And you can also add a bit margin on there so that it would actually create a gap on all the sides. And yeah, there we go. Now you can see it was good, and yo, that was looking pretty good and decent, right? So this is how you can actually lay out the widgets in the application. And after that we are actually having list views. Yeah, these are actually interesting to talk about. As we are having a card over there, and I would like to create a new container over here, and now I will create a container over here, and I want to scroll items inside that container. So in order to do that, you need to create a list view, and that list view again have child parameters, which is actually list of type widget as we have used before in the columns. So you can use multiple widgets in order to scroll. That will be in the scroll method, but it would actually broke at the very first time because this is actually wrapped inside a column. So it was nested inside a list of widget, and again it was wrapped in a list of widget. So you need to provide the height of that list view. I would like to give 200.0 or something. So you can see it would create a square, it would create a container over there with a height of 200, and it would actually scroll inside that. And you can see that that kind of a sticky kind of animation over there, and that is actually a height of 200.0 based on the screen, and it was actually having a list view inside that, which is actually scrollable. And yeah, that's how we can actually do that. But I would like to show you how to actually make a complete this layout, including the hello widgets and pretty much everything, into scrollable by using a list view builder. So for that, I want to create the home again, and I would like to go to the scaffold, and in the body part let's give to some small app bar having a title of hello new widgets, and in the body I can give a list having a list of children. Perfect, right? And then I can actually give that test widget, hello world, hit save on it, and you can see this is now the entire screen is now actually a widget. I'm sorry, a list view. So it is actually now scrollable. So for example, if you have hundreds of these text widgets, one down the other, like I would like to increase the size so that it would actually fill up the screen. Text style font size to 50.0, so it would actually fill up a lot of space, and I would like to copy paste the same widget multiple times. So now okay, it's not even enough. Let's give some more. Okay, now you can see, now it is, that's what I'm telling, this is actually a list view. So it would actually scroll until it was having the last hello world widget. So it would actually create a height that would actually fill up this entire widgets, and then it will be scrollable till that height, till that level, I can say. And yeah, but writing hello world, if you want to write hello world, maybe someone want to like create a hello world application that would say hello world for 100 times, maybe nobody actually wanted to do, but I would want it to do now. Okay, let's do it. So if you want to do that, it's not actually recommended to actually write hello world or this widget for 100 times. So this is actually not a best practice. It would also increase the application size again, and it's not actually a best practice. So instead, you need to use something called a list view builder. So list view builder actually having item count, and then it is having item builder. An item builder actually takes context and some value I. So context, which represents the current state of the screen, and the value of the I is actually integer that keep on iterating. So item count, we want to print hello world for 100 times, so I just given 100 as the item count. So it would actually create hundreds of it would actually build this builder function 100 times. So each time it would start building from 0. So it will call the build function for 100 times. So now I would like to say print hello world, and it would actually do that. So it shouldn't be like it would actually returning as a widget. So this is actually a function, so you need to return the same. So you need to return that text widget, whichever you would like to have. And then if I save this now, and it was actually creating it would hello world for 100 times, and by saying it for only one time, it was actually building that widget for 100 times. So yeah, that's how we can actually create multiple kind of widgets by giving some count value inside a list view. So that's how builders work. Builders actually have an item count, and having a builder function that would actually expecting to see a widget, and it would actually showcase that on the backside. It would actually return the widget, and then it would actually keep on incrementing or keep on adding the widget inside that list view for 100 times or 200 times, whatever value you are going to provide. So that's how actually builders work. So yeah, we have navigators in the next time, in the next stuff. So I would like to keep this by commenting out. I would like to create a new stateful widget saying home, and again scaffold, and this time I'm just going to the body, and in the center of the screen I'm just going to create a button. And on press of that button, you need to create you need to have a following functionality. Okay, so what are navigators? Navigators are actually the connecting one page to another page. Whenever you click on a button, it would actually take you to the next page. It would actually do these kind of it would perform. Navigators are meant for these purposes. So whenever I click on go to the next page, I need to go to the next page. So in order to go to the next page, we actually need to create a new page. So I am again creating a new stateful widget, and I am saying that next page, and in that next page I'm again having a scaffold, and in the body right over the center it would actually say welcome to the new page. Alright, so I would like to go to this page whenever the user clicks over here or this button. So in order to do that, we need to use navigator. So navigator dot push will actually push one page on the top of the other page. So the go to the next page is actually this button. This page is actually in the bottom, and whenever it would actually push that over the top of the screen or on this, and it is saying that from the current context you need to push over the top. And in the route, there is material route, because we are meant for using Android kind of sootiness. So material page route will perform the animation or stuffing in the way that Android actually does. And again it is having a filter, and then again it takes the context, and then it would lead to the next page. So I need to give the next page widget name over here, and yeah, that's how it would actually go from one page to another page. So now if you see, if I click over here, it would actually go to the next page. But if you click on back, the go to next page is actually on the down. So whenever you it is actually like pushing, so it is actually pushing the page, a new page, or the previous page. So the previous page is still under the new page. So now that's how it actually works out. You can see there is pop, which would actually remove the page that was on the top of the screen, and then push, which you have just used it now. Push replacement, instead of like pushing, you would actually replace the previous page with the new page. And push with name, and they are actually the basic are like push, pop, push replacement. These are actually pretty basic, and you would actually go to the other, you can say maybe pop and pop until and push named and remove until. These are actually a bit more higher kind of functionalities that we need to learn whenever we actually work a lot on the basics. So just stick with the basic for now. Now I hope you guys understand, like whenever you these navigators and all the other topics. So yeah, that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoy building a very simple applications, very basic applications today. I hope you enjoyed guys a lot, and yeah, That's all for now, guys. Thank you. Peace.